Thank you. You've done it. This place is cold, but it got somewhat warmer now. It's very comfortable. I almost wish this moment would last forever. You will thaw even the frozen dreams of the Admirants. Your breath will end this never-ending winter and bring spring. I've already done my part. I led you to the secret. The rest is up to you. It's irrelevant whether it's a dream or a reality. If it's forgotten, then this place will dissolve like morning fog. As long as someone remembers it, its echoes will remain in the world. This place will keep on existing now, even without your involvement. Because of that child, from now on, she will laugh and sing it into existence. Sing, Dragonborn. If you are merely sung to, then you too will eventually fade into nothing but dreams. Sing your song, your very self, into the world. To the sleeping Atmorans and their dreams. Their bodies are covered with snow, and their minds are submerged in the deep sea. Sing for them, Dragonborn. It's the only thing you can do for them. At the bottom of the abyss, it's still watching us. Even the Admirants couldn't satisfy that creature's desire. You will face it eventually, or perhaps you have already escaped its gaze. Either way, take heart. You cannot kill it, but don't worry, it cannot kill you either. This creature will try to twist you, shatter you to pieces, but in truth, it's pleading with you desperately. It's begging you for help. Laugh at such matters, Dragonborn, for the prisoner holds the reins of fate in their hands. Perhaps, as long as you call me that. Either way, this body is merely a shell. You ask the strangest things. The Black Owl was talking only to the empty air, wasn't it? No, it doesn't have that kind of power. I made a deal with the oneiromancer. She asked me to show you around, and to get the payment from you. Thank you, Dragonborn. Have you made your wish yet? Take as long as you need. I can wait. But that would be boring, wouldn't it? My lord does not want that either. You sound like the old king of Atmora. Nostalgic, foolish words. For in the end, even time itself will run out. Everything will pass away and disappear without a trace. Even these words will fade into the void. I can feel only fear. How could I find any joy in this? I don't understand. What a cruel thing to say, but you are correct. Good and evil are both merely impurities in the pursuit of pure enlightenment. Excellent. By all means, come and visit me. I'm looking forward to our next meeting.
How reckless of you. Did you forget you don't have wains? Boldness may be a heroic virtue, but too much of it, and you're nothing but a fool. Perhaps you should learn to tone it down a little. You must be giving your followers a hard time. The songs may sing of me as Herkel the Fool, but this is the first time I've met someone even more foolish than myself. Such is my role as a clever man. Remember, if not for the snow whales, you would have smashed into the frozen ground of Atmora below. We are in the skies of Atmora. All is frozen below this point and nothing moves, so please, don't do anything even more reckless. But let me ask you something. Why return to this land? It's a barren wasteland now, and all that remains are ancient memories. You truly are Ismir, it seems. Then the damn woodland man's plot will be a fitting test for you. You deserve to be called a fool too, so I, Herkel the Fool, will now serve as a clever man to you. Ismir, I ask you to blow away the clouds on your right with your thumb. What you hope to find lies beyond.
Process.
It seems that the ice seal placed by the giants of Jungle is still going strong. Should we rejoice or mourn? I wonder. Mighty Isgrim trapped a group of woodland men deep within unmelting ice. He did this so they could no longer lead the people astray. Nobody knows when they appeared on Noon. People say they are either Homamora himself or his tendrils. The stories tell about them twisting people's wishes with nothing more than words, and even changing their forms. It's covered with ice now, but there is a mirror placed at the foot of the building. It's an imitation of Magnar. Ysmir, shatter the ice under your feet with your thumb. Let the mirror become your path. Your voice is powerful, but precise. It's wonderful. You shattered only the ice without also breaking the mirror. If that happened, I'd have to spend years tracking down pieces of the mirror all over Oblivion and repairing it piece by piece. But Ysmir, you should know already, there is no such thing as it in our reality. There is only fate. I've heard it was made from a polished piece of merit, Nunda's essence. Not even the voice of a dragon can break it. To the adjacent place called Lake. There, your fate can be changed. But do not stay there for too long. Once in Lake, look for some connection to your original world. There should be a mirror nearby and it will take you beyond the ice seal. Hey, I'm not that old. I'm just doing my duty as your clever man. I know what happened to you in the past, but if you get too suspicious, the wicked will just take advantage of you. I learned it at High Hrothgar. I see Ysmir must not have learned it much from the Jaybeards aside from how to use their voice. One in the role of a hero shouldn't focus only on improving their strength. A hero should be a person of great learning, and good manners as well. Don't bring back too many things from there. That world and ours should not mix together. And if you stay there too long, you may be noticed by those called the Grabbers. There is no need to be overly hasty, but to proceed swiftly. Then I'll tell you again, Ysmir. Once in League, look for something with a connection to your original world. A mirror near that will be your way out.
The Grabbers call me a mirror of bait. Therefore I call myself Kev. Once I was a king, but those who call me king are now dead. Curry and Jeff were felled by the Red Legions, and Hormagile was crushed with cold salt. Now Bioj, the old city of chains, is crumbling and sinking into the mud. My face cracked like the sun. I give you now the final with Umansha.
process. So wenn falle.
Remember me, for I am the only one who can bind you, but please forget my fate. Likely my voice is dead and my noble syllables no longer echo through the sea, yet I will never forget you. The magic word is new mansion. It is the slavery at the end of freedom. I am love. The language of love is, I will shed it along with my carapace. Now I shall behold flame, shall know the name of this form as Malak.
You. I saw what you did. I saw. You must be the angel Lord Dagon sent. My angel, Lord Dagon granted me Mysterium Zuxis, and through it, I looked into this land, and I have found you. I, Mankar, will never forget what I've seen here today. Your blood shall be my guidance, and I will follow it. I will restore Tamriel to its rightful place. Glory be to you, and to Lord Dagon.
Ismir, it's not nice to keep an old man waiting. I was getting worried. I'd die of old age already. Even if we look through the same mirror, we may see different paths reflected in it. I only had to look for a turtle shell in Trug's bedroom. But it seems you've had a long and arduous journey. Have you learned anything from it? I suppose anyone would become like him, if they got lost among their own words. It may seem as if there is something profound in crafting worlds out of words, but it's truly not. Those living in a world of words become trapped by images of a false ideal that doesn't truly exist, and they suffer for it. Let the True King's condition be a reminder to you. You've learned a good lesson. this land, both memories and the past are frozen. And yet, there's something nostalgic about it all. It scares me more than anything else. Memories I shouldn't remember ever since I arrived to this land are now being forced into my mind. I'm starting to understand even what should remain incomprehensible to me. It's the work of Hulamora, I'm sure of it. Unknowable memories and impossible histories are spilling from Apocrypha. Please be careful, Ismir. Don't forget who you are. The followers of Junul left behind their fire. It's the long-lost magic of Junul born from his yearning. If you gaze into that fire, it will take you back to the heart of the old warriors. You can replenish your energy there. My sympathies, Lord Hans. How come that even you who have been praised as the incarnation of Shor himself could have been taken prisoner? Hans the Fox, a hero among heroes who was given the name Pelin Alilargus for his strength. But if the words were once a blessing, they are now a curse. Ismir, free this dragon, please. I hope it's only an illusion based on an unknown memory created by Hulamora, but there's no way to say for sure. Splendid. You are truly worthy of the Davakin title. Of course. The more you devour, the stronger you become. It may not be Alduin who devours the world in the end, but you. I've heard that ancient ships were operated by the power of the voice. Let it taste your breath, and the ship will welcome you. Your Highness. It's been too long. It's me, Herkel the Fool. It's me, the foolish Herkel. It's such a pleasure to see you again. I finally became a clever man, and I have the honor to serve Ismir of this era. My lord Isgramor, you haven't changed at all since those days. I'm so happy. Ismir, behold, mighty Isgramor has returned. This cannot be. This is Isgramor, the very same I once knew. Just as Sarfel still hasn't fallen in my prayers, so will Isgramor never die. What am I saying? Oh, Ismir, please do not pray to Alduin. That dragon would devour even the hearts of those praying to it. Please, Ismir, follow the way of the voice.
Pleasure to meet you. No, this is not the first time we've met, is it? No seal is perfect. Water is memory, and ice is therefore like a library to us residents of Apocrypha. When we walk through words, our minds can escape the seals. However, I could not escape fully. But if you are here, then it seems my offshoots have done their work well. Oh, unfortunately, all I can do is observe the tides of fate and plan accordingly. But that alone would have been enough of a threat to you already. Such is the nature of mortals. Yes, Lord Hermamora ordered me to hide the name of a certain dragon. A name you are to inherit. Name that should be forgotten by history, lest you yourself get forgotten along with it. And yet, you still seek it. Then let's make a deal, shall we? I, the Demi-Prince, promise to make a fair deal with you, a lowly mortal. If you give your all to Lord Hermamora, I will teach you about the true significance of your existence instead of the dragon name. No matter how much power you gain, you are nothing but a beast. Then be forgotten along with this name, Ysmalithax, Northerly Dragon.
I've been waiting for you, Ismir, king of dragons and men. You've been born of this cave and have returned to it at last. Today you've regained the scales of Asmalitax and became the dragon in truth. Do what your heart tells you to. Let it take shape in this cave. O king without a throne on Nirn, please have mercy on the shadows of this world. Ismir, today you have accomplished something small, yet great at the same time. Nothing's changed. Closing the Shadow's Hole cannot heal Shore's wild. Nothing will change as long as time continues to flow. But there, at the end of time, someone will inherit your greatness. This will be a beacon to them. You've lit a fire of eternity that Ismir showed us Unslaad. Does the New World truly need us? We are fated to be forgotten, but what we leave behind will remain, only in a different form. Ismir, I am proud to have served as your clever man. However brief, I wish you well.